今天呢，我们很有幸的邀请到了一位在苏博蒂察居住的匈牙利小姐姐来做我们的采访。我们今天呢，主要想讨论一些关于在塞尔维亚，尤其是苏博蒂察的呢上学的事情。欢迎来到东欧小星月频道，我是乐乐。本频道主要分享塞尔维亚资讯。如果您对塞尔维亚旅游、生活、学习、创业感兴趣，欢迎订阅我们的频道。好，我们今天开始采访。Hello, Daniela.
Hello.
Okay, today we want to talk about something about the school here in Serbia, especially in Subotica.
Okay.
Can you talk about something like from the kindergarten? Like here?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think here, like mandatory, like kindergarten or preschool is like about 1 year. So from 5.5 till 6.5 years old, your kid has to go to like kindergarten, preschool, and after that they can go to like elementary school. And if you want your kids to go before that to kindergarten, I think then you need to pay, but you can send your kids, I think, from 3 years old to kindergarten.
Yes, it's like from 3 to 5 years old, you need to pay a little extra money.
Yes.
To send the kids to kindergarten, and after 6 years old, the child will go to the preschool.
Yes, and there he or she will be prepared for like elementary school.
Oh, and if the child want to go to preschool or elementary school, do they need to send some apply or something?
I think if they want to go to preschool, it's no problem because it's mandatory. So everybody in Serbia needs to go to preschool. So you just take your kids. I think you go to kindergarten and there you can ask and they will give you the information. But for elementary school, every child needs to take a test before elementary school. So at the end of preschool, you have a test. And if your child is okay, then they can go to elementary school. If not, they stay 1 extra year.
Oh, can you tell me what kind of test should the kids to pass the test or exam or something?
Well, I'm a little bit older, but from what I remember, it's like, like basic, like they're, I don't know, like choose some color or something like, or color this box and you have to color inside the line. So it's like really simple, and they prepare you in preschool for that test. So it's only, you will only not pass if you're not ready.
Oh.
Or maybe if the child is really active and really likes to play and finds it hard to like concentrate, then they will stay 1 more year, but it's not a big deal. So I think it's always looked as like it's for the child, for them to be easier.
If the child cannot pass the test, they need to in preschool 1 more year.
Yes.
Oh, and then take the exam again.
Yes.
Oh.
But I think I don't think it's a big problem. I know some people who did not pass, and it's not common, but it's not a big problem.
Like just a few.
Yes.
People cannot pass the exam.
I think 5%.
5%. Oh.
I think, but I'm not sure.
And when you after the preschool,
yes,
the school will send the apply to the elementary school, or your parents need to do something to that?
I think parents need to do, because mostly people go to the elementary school that is closest to them. But you can take your child to, I think, a different elementary school if you prefer the teacher in a different elementary school.
Oh, so that means you can choose what you want.
I think yes.
Yeah.
Because I know people who went because in Subotica it's not a big city, but we have many elementary schools, so it's not really far away
Yeah.
from each other. So like where I lived, I could have went to like 4 elementary schools. It was just a little farther away.
Okay. And I think some of the Chinese people will think about the school and something. So that means if the parents don't care the distance,
Yes.
so you can send your child to the school far away.
I think yes, but you have to take them with car, so it's a little more like inconvenient, but I think you can, like, I don't know, if you, for example, live in a village and you want your child to go in the city in school, because I think like school is maybe a little stronger in cities than in villages, I think you can take your kid.
Yeah. And the preschool and then the elementary school is free.
Yes, like from when it's mandatory, it's free, I think. Like elementary school is 100% free, and I think also preschool is free. Only if you want to take your child like before 5 years, then you have to pay. Like for 3-year-old or 4-year-old, you have to pay.
But when your child in preschool and the elementary school, you need to pay the books, the clothes, or something.
Yes. So in Serbia, we don't have uniforms. So every child can dress however they want to. Like it's not like everybody has to have the same clothes.
Yeah.
So you don't have to buy uniforms. And like the books, yes, you have to buy them. It can be a little expensive, but many people do that. They buy used books. Like you know someone from the 2nd grade, and you buy those books.
Second hand.
Yes. It's really common. Only if workbook where you have to write that you need to buy new.
Yeah.
But other than that, you can buy used. It's not a problem.
What the students learn in elementary school?
Well, I'm a minority, so I'm Hungarian, and here in Serbia, Hungarian people have like Hungarian education. So we learn in Hungarian everything, and we learn Serbian and English. But Serbian people only learn Serbian and English, or in some places Serbian or German or Serbian and French. So mostly in elementary school you learn like your mother tongue and like a foreign language. For minorities we learn mother tongue, foreign language, and also the country language.
Yeah.
And other than that, it's like really basic things like history, like a lot of physical activity, like drawing, music, like not biology, but something like study of the nature or something like that. Because in middle school you have everything separate, like nature science is separate, but here you have like together, and also mathematics. Like I think something like these things.
So the elementary school is the school first 4 years.
Yes.
You learn, if you are Hungarian people, you learn Hungarian language, Serbian, English, like 3 language.
Yes.
And did you feel difficult to learn 3 language?
Well, for me it was not difficult because like my father is Serbian, so I already knew Serbian. And English we also learned in kindergarten, so in preschool you also study English. And I was in a mixed group, so in Serbia you have like, in preschool you have like just Hungarian kids or just Serbian, and sometimes it's mixed. And I was in a mixed class, so for me it was not difficult, but like for some people I think it's a little difficult, maybe who don't know Serbian, but like English it's not difficult. Like the teacher is really nice, and it's for little kids, so it's good.
And if you learn like Hungarian, Serbian, and English, do you need to have some exam and then go to the middle school?
No. Like you have every class separately, and you have to pass like every class with at least a 2. and then you can go to the next grade.
Ah,
So like every class is separate, and I don't know if you fail like in mathematics, then you have to go in the summer. Maybe also in elementary school you can finish it in the summer, and if you don't finish, then you have to take another year.
oh, so maybe your elementary school will be 5 years.
Yes, but like elementary school and middle school in Serbia is together in the same building.
Yeah.
It's only that in elementary school you have like one teacher,
Yeah.
and she teaches everything, or he. And like for languages you have separate teachers.
Separate teacher.
But in middle school you have every teacher and every subject separately.
Oh, so you think the every subject in elementary school is not difficult?
I think it's not difficult. Like if your child is healthy and if your home life is okay and you help your kids to study, it's not difficult.
And then let's talk about the middle school.
Okay.
Then the middle school will be more difficult or some more subject.
Yes, more subject.
Yeah.
So when I was in school, like we had in the 5th grade, like biology and geography and history.
Yeah.
And in the 6th grade, we started studying physics. And from the 7th grade, we started studying chemistry.
Chemistry. Yeah.
But like other than that, like, you study basic sciences, like computer science also.
Yeah. And I think most of the Chinese people, they care about some language study. So what's the different like the middle school language lessons? So in the elementary school, then you learn Serbia, learn English, or as a minority you learn Hungarian.
Yes.
And then go to the middle school. So is there some more language?
Yes, there's a second language, and in most schools it's German, but it really depends. Like you have also some schools that teach you French. For example, if you live in Palić, there the school teaches you French.
French school.
Yes.
Yeah.
And some schools teach you Italian or Spanish, but mostly German or French. Like those two are the most popular, like second languages.
So the main language is the mother language, Serbia. Then the first foreign language is English.
Yes.
The second language you can choose German. Germany. Sorry, a little broken English. German, Italian, and Spanish, French. Here also have the different languages in Subotica.
Yes, but it's not, you cannot choose, like it depends on which school you go to. Like every school offers one second language.
Yes.
And mostly they offer German.
Yes, mostly German.
Yes.
In Palić or Makova Sedmica, there is a French school.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And also in some villages, for example, Bajmok, the first language is not English but German, and the second language is English. So in some schools, like little change. Yes.
Yeah. So if you choose the elementary school, then the middle school, your first foreign language and the second foreign language is decided.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you today.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
下期视频我们会讲塞尔维亚的高中和大学，欢迎点赞订阅，我们下期再见。